All right, we're going to start with a scene where I wish I was right now at the beach having fun. This is ThermaFreeze, and if you have ThermaFreeze, we'd love to hear from you on the testimonial lines. It's a set of 15 reusable ice sheets, as we call them. So we have 3 different patterns for you. These are customer top rated. We just got more of these back in stock, and this, by the way, is the last week to offer you the featured price on these of just $17.41. Now, if you go to ThermaFreeze.com, just to show you the value on this, it's $16.10 for just 10 of the medium-sized sheets. So our price is what, like $1 more, and you're getting a lot more of them. You're getting 15 altogether in a couple of different sizes. Or
right, you get actually 10 medium and 5 large.
Yeah, so it's like getting the 5 large for $1 or something, which is great.
That's
so
awesome.
Here's Lisa Brady. Yes. Lisa is one of our kitchen culinary experts, and she's going to tell you all about ThermaFreeze.
I am.
I love it.
So what do we do when we want to keep things cold? Okay, we maybe get a bag and we put some ice in it, but what happens is the ice melts and it becomes a wet, drippy mess, and then this is what we end up with. We end up with everything getting soggy and wet. Okay, ThermaFreeze is the solution.
Yep.
These ice sheets, this is how you get it at home, nice and thin. All right, all you have to do is activate it in warm water, and after you hydrate it, put it in your freezer, and 2 hours later, this is what you're going to have, a flexible, frozen ThermaFreeze sheet. And
which
this is
you can wrap around and cut if you want to cut it up.
That's right.
You can cut it to customize if you need a little bitty piece or a piece
size
for a water bottle.
Yep.
This works way better than one of these. Why?
Oh, well, because if you want to put this, it doesn't conform around your food and beverage. All right? The ThermaFreeze sheet is going to wrap all the way around to keep it colder longer. But the big question is, does it work? It's great if it can do that, that it's flexible, reusable, cut to size, but does it work? So I have an experiment here that I just have to show you. I love this. Okay.
And by the way, polka dot, plaid, or that beautiful black and white damask are available. We've got them all back.
Okay, Carolyn, so what I did is I packed 2 coolers, all right? 2 identical coolers, identical food and beverages inside. They were packed 2 hours and 54 minutes ago.
Okay.
All right, so there's the time. Now, what I did is I have a milk box in each of the coolers with a thermometer. Okay. The thermometer in this cooler, as you can see, that's wrapped with all the ThermaFreeze sheets, the temperature of that milk is 34 degrees.
So nice and cold.
Nice and cold. Okay, now this one I have the big, heavy, bulky gel packs, all right, that don't conform around your food and beverages. The milk in this cooler is 54 degrees.
Maybe you can turn that a little. There we go. Got a little glare.
54 degrees.
And that's warm, icky, like, ooh, milk. I don't know if I want to drink that milk.
It's not a good thing, exactly. But you know what, Carolyn? It's not just for coolers. It's for lunch bags. It's for sports bags. How many women, or maybe men too, have bought the Saatchi bag, all right? And they're taking it to lunch. Well, sometimes you have to put this whole thing in your fridge.
Right.
Well, what does your fridge look like at work? I know mine doesn't look very good. But just kidding. But anyway, okay, so here now I lined it with my, this one I have my polka dot ThermaFreeze sheets. Now I can put my pasta in there. All right, I have my salad in there. I'm going to put my yogurt, and the beauty of it, because I can cut it to size, I can actually cut it any size I want, wrap my food and beverages all the way around. Now, if I wanted to put this in,
it would maybe keep the thing that was right next to it cold.
Exactly.
Maybe the other things in there a little bit cold.
Right.
But this way, everything stays just as cold as when you first got it out of the refrigerator until you're ready to eat it hours later.
You got it. Not only that, this is way too heavy and bulky. Can you imagine adding this into your bag?
And when you have a smaller lunch container, this takes up so much space you can't fit your whole lunch in there.
Yeah, like what if you were to try to put it into this one? This is just a child's lunch box. Okay, now here I've got the you know, the yogurt that's in the long tube. As you can see, I've got a sandwich. I have a juice box, sandwich with mayonnaise. You don't want that to get warm. But I'm able to cut it to size and line it to whatever size I want to fit in there so that everything fits nice and
these
snug.
are obviously a great idea. Obviously, we've shown you that they work with our thermometer demonstration. Let's look at some customer reviews, because these are customer top rated. Many of you have gotten these home. We've reordered these several times because they've sold out. They are all back in stock today. Great item. These sheets are a great idea and very compact to store in a freezer door shelf. I use them on cooler bags when getting groceries, and they're so easy to use. Far better than the big bulky blue ice. Great for use in the regular coolers as well. Chilling, I ordered these in the plaid. I have never had a lunch that stayed this cold. What a wonderful idea.
It's true.
Because you have the contact, you know, and it's not something that's going to get wet and soggy. At the most, you might see a little condensation on the outside of these, and they're reusable. You just, again, refreeze them when you need to. At first, you activate them. them, then you just keep refreezing.
Yeah, reuse them.
And reuse, reuse, reuse. You can cut them to any shape you want to fit around the foods that you like to carry, either in your lunch or home from the grocery store, on a picnic, going to somebody else's house for a potluck and you need to keep your salad cold.
Yeah, or an entertainment bar, even camping. I love it. I'll come back to this, but I just want to show you. Say you're doing an entertainment bar and people want to take out their wine. Okay, now this is in ice, obviously, because ice is going to definitely keep it cold.
And this is obviously what most of us do right now.
But look what happens to your placemats and your tablecloths. It makes it all wet and drippy. Not when you have it wrapped in the ThermaFreeze. It's still going to keep it cold.
Nice and cold. And by the way, this bottle's not slippery dippery either, and easier to grab onto.
Yep.
All these beverages are. Here's a cooler.
Yeah, I love this. Now this is great for camping. And I was just in Vancouver, Canada on a family reunion, and you know what? I'm telling you, I brought some of these back, but everybody wanted them because we went camping, and at the reunion, you can wrap it around your food and beverages.
And these foods stay really cold. Can I tell you? You can't even really touch this for very long because it's cold.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like holding onto an ice cube.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I love that idea too. But now, how about baby bottles, medicine, all that kind of stuff? Wrap it right around, and again, cut it to size if you need to. Here I have one that I cut down for my pink medicine that has to stay cold when you're traveling. No problem whatsoever. Here's another one. This is just a one strip, but I can cut it and customize it however I want.
There are so many foods that we need to transport that need to stay cold, either to stay intact or to stay fresh. Over 600 now ordered. This is the way to do it. Ice cubes are old-fashioned. Big cooler packs are bulky and they're old-fashioned and they're not as efficient.
Right.
You can customize these. They're easy to keep in your freezer. They don't take up a lot of space when you're not using them.
Right. No, exactly.
And we have 3 great patterns. And remember, you're getting the 5 large ones for about $1 with our price because you only get the medium size at their own website for about the same price minus $1 what we're selling today. So it's a really good value, and you get 15 sheets all together.
I think it's a great value, Carolyn, even if you were to dispose them after one use. And you don't, they're reusable.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's almost like the price of something disposable, and they're not.
Yeah.
So stay on the lines for ThermaFreeze. Lisa, thank you so much.
Carolyn.
We'll see you soon.
All right, take care.